What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, Shakur Stevenson, first ballot Hall of Famer, 4-division world champion, Olympic silver medalist, should have been Olympic gold medalist. I thought he beat Robeisy Ramirez. I mean, you can't change history, right? It is what it is. Shakur Stevenson, former unified super featherweight, superstar boxer, 25 wins, no loss, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout. Shakur Stevenson was featured on a few podcasts, making his rounds. And Shakur Stevenson was on Nightcap with Ocho Cinco and Shannon Sharp. People sent me the clip. It's hard for me, to be honest, to watch. And salute to Shannon Sharp and salute to Ocho Cinco, but it'd be hard for me to watch these types of interviews because it's pointless when you're a real boxing fan, a hardcore boxing fan, and you know the ins and outs of the sport. And you listen to them and they're just casuals and they're saying stuff and it's just like, bruh, it's just hard to listen to. Nonetheless, Shannon Sharp brought up him fighting, Shakur fighting another first ballot Hall of Famer, 3-division world champion, superstar boxer, undefeated, former undisputed lightweight, former WBC junior welterweight, and reigning WBO welterweight world champion, Devin the Dream Haney. 33 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. And Shakur calls out Devin Haney, says, I want to fight Devin Haney. He's feeling the pressure, I believe. So he says he wants to fight Devin Haney, but at 144 with no rehydration clause. It's pointless to me. You keep putting these stipulations to try to have an advantage. Here's something that people have to understand. For one, I'm going to say this. Stop mentioning Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Just let them be and carve out your own niche in your own lane since you're not comfortable competing at their weight. You feel like they're too big for you. So let them be. 2, you saying that if they fight at 147, they have an advantage. So if you fight at 144, you have an advantage. Why would they give up their advantage? Why would Devin Haney give up his advantage to concede to you when he's already making his own path as being a Hall of Famer? For what? Ryan Garcia became a world champion for the first time when he beat Mario Barrios, right? Ryan Garcia, he puts the carriage before the horse, him and his father, Henry Garcia. And I like Henry Garcia, but they put the carriage before the horse all the time, meaning that they speak before they think. And then Ryan Garcia feels obligated to stand on his square, right? When Ryan Garcia says he's going to do something, he speaks before he thinks, right? And then by the time he thinks about it, it's too late. And now he feels the obligation to stand on his square, right? He does this all the time. So Henry and Ryan made the statement that, oh, he could go back down to 40 comfortably. No, he can't. No, he can't. For one, Ryan Garcia is not disciplined in between fights. That's number one. Yes, he looked good in this fight with Mario Barrios making weight. Ryan Garcia is not a disciplined fighter. He's not a disciplined person. It's not his personality. So Ryan Garcia going down to 144 with no rehydration clause. What's the point? Just fight him at 147. You want to have a slight advantage as much as possible to force them to have to cut. They both look great at 147. Why would they give that up to concede to Shakur Stevenson, who's not that small? right? Remember, he missed weight at 130, had to move up to 135. He actually looked bigger than Teofimo at 140, right? Shakur Stevenson is not confident that he can beat them at their natural weight. But why would they concede to Shakur Stevenson and give up and give him the advantage and the edge to beat them? Why would they do that? It makes no point. It makes no sense. This is why Devin Haney put Clarissa Shields on the spot, because he knows how close Clarissa Shields is with Shakur Stevenson. She supports Devin Haney as well, but how close she is with Shakur. So Devin asked her, what you think about rehydration clause? And she said it's absolutely diabolical. It's stupid. And he said, right. Because he knows Shakur Stevenson is going on his campaign of them having this catch weight. So now Shakur switches it and says no rehydration clause, but still a catch weight. What is the point of doing that? What's the point? Floyd Mayweather was being sarcastic. He was being a jerk because Canelo Alvarez went on this campaign to bash Floyd Mayweather, to say Floyd Mayweather is promising me he gonna fight me, put me on his undercard, and every time I turn around, he's going in a different direction. He's using me. I'm not gonna fight on no more of his undercards until he fight me. As a matter of fact, I'll fight him at 152. So Floyd was simply saying, I think you need one more fight, one more big fight, and then it will be bigger. And Canelo went on his campaign. Then Canelo said, I fought at 147. If he need me to fight at 152, I'll fight at 152 with no rehydration. So Floyd said, you know what? Okay, now I'm going to hold you to that. And he fought him at 152 with no rehydration clause. He still ballooned up to his natural weight. So why are you trying to make Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney come down to 144? To prove what? You're not proving anything. Because we all know that they're not comfortable making the weight. And Clarissa Shields says these fighters is going up 30, 40 pounds. That's diabolical. They rehydrating 30, 40 pounds. No, they're not. Who's rehydrating 30? David Benavidez rehydrated like 25, 26 pounds. 30, 40 pounds is diabolical. So with that said, Shakur calling out Devin saying, yeah, I'm going to fight Devin at 144. Devin don't need to fight him at 144. Why would you? If you feel like he has an advantage at 147 because he's going to balloon up, the extra 3 pounds is going to make that much of a difference to you that you don't feel like you can compete with them. So then leave him alone. Let it be. Let sleeping dogs lay. Period. Go ahead and fight the guys, but he knows that's the money fights. Devin and Ryan. Because Tank ain't interested. So now he needs Devin and Ryan for that mega fight. Because Tank ain't interested. So you want to put them you want to handicap them? Ryan Garcia will do it. He'll fight at 144, 140. But we all know that's not Ryan Garcia at his best. I don't care what they said. I don't care what they said. Like he was on his spaces and somebody said to him, you know, really, Ryan and can't make 144 comfortably or 140. And he said, well, that's what his father said it, so I'm holding him to it. Bruh, stop, man. You want to be considered the best? The absolute pound for pound best fight in the world? You can't handicap Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Fight them at their best, beat them at their best. It's skill. Devin don't use his size to beat anybody, so I don't understand that. Neither does Ryan Garcia. They're not First of all, everybody says Devin Haney is pillow-fisted with no chin. He don't use his size. right? He's a skillful, slick boxer. Ryan Garcia has been on the canvas against Luke Campbell, Tank Davis, hurt 3 times by Devin Haney, dropped by Rolly Romero. So safe to say, he ain't the most durable fighter either. And he's a boxer. He just has fast hands and power. So you want to make them fatigue them so they can't move around, because that's essentially what's going to happen. Ryan will lose his speed in the second half of the fight and his power, and Devin will lose his legs in the second half of the fight. It's pointless. So I think Shakur Stevenson, we stop asking this dude about fighting Ryan and Devin and just move on. Fight Raymond Mortala, Andy Cruz, Gary Anton Russell. Fight those dudes, man, and make a name for yourself there, period. But let me know what y'all think, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.